Hello foodie, welcome to Nikki's Kitchen. Today we are doing pounded beans. that's the translation from my mother tongue. It is called munkunche, which is actually pounded beans with some potato, but not any potato. I just peeled it. Not any potato, but also it should be mealy potato, and you use it for puree. So you take the potato you use for puree, and it's the simplest and tastiest recipe you will ever find, because I don't use that much. As I always say, those traditional dishes, they do better with less. Okay, less is more. So I am only going to be using potato, obviously, beans, and some palm oil, salt to taste, and chili. Now, some people do with some onions and some crayfish, but as I said, I'm doing it the way my grandmas used to do it. And yeah, you can leave some time for your potato to really, for the starch to get out, but somebody is hungry. And yes, so I can't wait. It was spontaneous. That's why I'm holding the camera with my hand. And this is the amount of potato I have at home. Maybe I should cut them so that they cook evenly. And I know I have much beans. I bought it myself. One part was for conchav, you saw it. And the other part is for, like, sometimes I do beans, sometimes I do this recipe. So I batch cook them and I can freeze it. It's no problem for this recipe because it's going to be mashed anyway. So, but you can go ahead and use kidney beans. So that should be getting red. Yes. It's okay by the time I'm done cutting it. And that is really this simple. You let the potato cook for half of the time, and then you put the beans, and then it cooks for longer. I have a little bit of fluid from the beans, like I purposely put it there so that it's going to give a little bit of color to the potato. So yes, if I have to put water to the potato, and that's where it's tricky, you can't cook it with too much water. You really have to be around. Okay, so I hope you can see the fluid in this here on the right side. There's a fluidish consistency down there. So now I have my chili. I've cut the potato and I'm putting half of a glass water. You really have to be careful. Like, you better put less than too much, actually, because you have to wait for the water to completely dry. And the palm oil is also going to bring a kind of fluidity to the whole dish. So yeah, and some salt. I have some pink salt, but as always, good simple salt. I love to salt my potato and my beans when I cook them. And this potato, they take like 15 to 20 minutes to cook. So I will let it cook for 7 to 10 minutes. And then I'll add the beans. Bye-bye. Make friends. Oh, the chili. Oh, obviously you've seen the chili. It needs to be cooked, so that's why I'm putting it now. It gives a kind of taste. It is what I have. Like, it's from the freezer. Don't judge me. So people, I have 5 minutes or 10 minutes because I wasn't working with high heat. Oh, this scent already. I am sorry, but I can't even tell you. You can see I don't really have that much water anymore in there. So, but the potato are not yet done. So I can get in, but not really deep. You see, not really like I have a, oh please, sorry. So you can get it, you can see that the water is dry, it's already dried here and there. I'm going to remove this chili because I don't want it to be mashed. And I know that I have too much beans, but I love them. I love beans. You see the water I was talking about, this dark black water. It's not that much, but so this rest, let me put a little bit of still from this glass, not that much really. At the end I will be putting my ear really near to the pot to make sure that you see how this is the color we are going for. It's not that much, but we make do with what we have. And while the potato is finally cooking, it will heat up the beans, and all of them are going to make friends, both potato, salt, chili, and the magic happens. I promise it's really the magic, because it's a simple recipe, 2 ingredients, but hey, wonderful. So now you can hear that the pot is cooking, but not really, it's about to dry. Potato are going, but not yet, so I still have to wait a little bit. There is still water in there, you see, water, so it's perfect. Like, potatoes still have a way to go, and I still have water, so I have to wait another 3 or 5 minutes. The thing is, when you put your ear near the pot, really, that is how I do it. You should not hear something boiling. I think that's the clue. Nothing boiling. Like, everything is dried and almost burning. About to. Okay? About to. I hope you can hear what I mean. There is no water there. That's the sound we are going for. So, at the end, I just remove the lid to really let it dry. And now we are going to add some vitamin E packed palm oil. I will say let's start with half of the cup. This is really important that you get this noise. So that's what we are going for, really. So now I'm adding the oil. I will say 1 cup. I don't have a pieces, so I used a bottle to do it. You are going for the potato, and you are going to look at how the beans are, and then you go. The heat is going to cook the oil. Adding a little bit more salt. At this point, I feel like I can add more oil, a little bit more, but I'm not sure. Like, that's okay, because the quality of the oil here is not the best. As I said, babe is helping me with the pounding. Yes. So now we are done. I put it in a bowl, a bigger bowl, but you can go smaller if your hunger is smaller. Ah! People, this is my life. I waited too long and I did not. Wet. Jesus. Jesus. People, I tried to be fancy, but it almost failed me. almost. So now we are chefing it out. Our green pepper, and then this one is for those who have the visa to Buddha. They will understand why I'm doing this. Et voila, mashed beans. Bon appetit. I don't know, I tried something fancy. That's my mashed beans. Bon appetit or guten appetit. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Of course, you can cook this with sweet potato, cocoa yam, plantains, but this is the OJ for bye.